Hi, and welcome to class today. Today we're going to be doing a yoga for self-love flow. We're going to be starting in a comfortable seated position. Starting in a comfortable seated position, you can always use a block under the bum if you need to. If you know you like props, it's always nice to grab them. We're going to roll the shoulders back and away. We're going to close down the eyes. We're going to come into our room. We're going to take a lovely long breath in, a beautiful long breath out. As you come into the room, notice the air touching your skin and the clothes on your body. Can you connect with your breath here, the in and the out, the rise and fall of your chest? We're just going to stay here for a moment, connecting with the rest of the body, each fingertip, each toe. Be fully present. When you're ready, we're going to slowly open up the eyes, roll the shoulders back and down the spine a couple of times. Change the direction. And then slowly let the shoulders go, tuck through the chin, just feel into the back of the neck. And slowly lift through the gaze, look up. Keep it going, letting yourself tuck through the chin, feel into the back of the neck, and slowly pick it up. Inhale as you look up, and exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, come back to center, lift through the hands, pull through the fingers, look up between those fingers if you can. Maybe bring it a little bit forward if your shoulders don't let you bring your hands too high. Inhale here, exhale, cactus the arms, open up the chest, and then lift back up again. A couple more times, just feeling into the shoulders, feeling into the chest, warming up the body. A couple more times. Inhale, look up. Exhale, elbows come down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, elbows come down. We're going to bring the left hand to the left side of the body, so it places down onto the floor, fingertips, and then you bring your right hand up and bring it up and overhead for your side body stretch. Inhale, wind the chest open, look past the elbow. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Let's swap it over. See if we can find the other side. Inhale, exhale, bring it through. One more time, over to the right side, right hand to the floor, left hand comes up. And this time we're going to sweep the hands forward, let it go over towards the left side and other side. Inhale, exhale. One more time over towards that right side, then side body. And then slowly come back to center. We're going to place the hands forward in front of us and come onto hands and knees. Inhale here. Make yourself a little bit further away from your hand. Make your knees a little bit further away from your hands so you have plenty of room to rock through the hips. Bring it back into almost towards a child's pose, and then bring the hips forward almost into a cobra. Send it back. Maybe you stretch back a little bit further this time. Inhale, drop through the belly, lift through the gaze. Maybe it's a little bit more into a cobra this time. And exhale, send it back. Inhale, bring it forward, drop through the hips, drop through the belly, look up. Exhale, send it back. A couple more times, feeling into the body, feeling into the back, bend through the elbows, send it back. A couple more times, inhale, look through forward, send that chest through, exhale, send it back down, send it back into your child's pose, bring it up, all fours. Now walk the knees underneath the hips, shoulders over the wrists, have a little bend in the elbows. It's something I really forget to do, but especially if you're hypermobile, have a little bend into them. See if you can be strong through those shoulders a little bit more. And then as you take an inhale, think about placing the right foot up and around so it places in between the thumbs. Why I say around is because it's a little bit easier than bringing the knee through the heart center. Place left hand onto the floor and right hand lifts up into an easy twist with the knee down. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Inhale, hip. exhale, look up towards the thumb. If you can, stack shoulders on top of each other, front knees over front ankle, tuck through the back toes. We're going to lift through the hands to find our low lunge, and then we're going to send the hands up as we straighten out through the back leg and the toes on the floor. Inhale here, press through the front foot. Inhale, exhale, elbows come down, tilt through that tailbone to make sure your bum's not sticking out, and you find shoulders over hips and lift it up and back. Inhale here and exhale. We're going to bring the hands through to heart center, and we're going to bring the left elbow to right thigh. Maybe you lower through the back knee, maybe you keep it up. Inhale, exhale, reverse your lunge, lift through the left hand, right hand to the back of the thigh. Inhale here and exhale, slowly lower through the back foot, and we're going to hug the heel in towards the bum, and you might grab it through the hand. Now you could also try and work your way to bringing your elbow crease to the foot, so you kind of nuzzle it round, and then you also want to be on the squishy part of your leg. So rather than being on your knee, you might find you have to wiggle it out, find the squishy part of your leg, and then lift through the foot. Breathe in, breathe out. One more inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower through the back foot, hands come up, and then we're going to send it back into get back, all fours position. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the left foot and place it in between or just behind the hands, and lift up into your low lunge. Lift through the hands, look up towards the thumbs. Inhale, tuck the tailbone under. We're going to bring right hand on the inside of the left foot and slowly find your low lunge with your easy twist with the knee down. Inhale, look towards the top thumb. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lift through the hands. Once again, find your low lunge. Tuck that tailbone under. Keep it that way as you tuck through the back toes, lift through the back knee. Find your high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, find a little bit of a back bend maybe. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Slowly bring opposite elbow to opposite thigh. You can lower through the back knee if you need to. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale. And exhale, opposite hand to the thigh. So it'll be your left hand back to your right thigh. Right hand lifts up. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly bring your hands back to center, lower through the back knee. We're going to grab for the right leg. So you might have to wiggle that leg out a little bit more, get onto the squishy part of the thigh as you grab for the foot. You might nuzzle it in towards your elbow. We also have mermaid if we can. Well, we can today. We can touch the fingers at least. And then slowly lower the back leg. We're going to slowly step it back, this time into downward facing dog. Pressing it back, or maybe you pedal it out if you want a little bit more room in the hamstrings now. Maybe you shake out the head, nod the head. Slowly lower knees, press chin all the way down to the floor. Forearms tuck under the shoulders, so you're pressing into the floor and you're almost like you're gripping onto your mat, you might kiss the floor, and you're pulling your chest through rather than just pressing into your lower back and feeling compression. So if you can pull that chest through, open the heart space. Inhale here, exhale. Keep the lower ribs on the floor. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower through the chest, hands come back to center, forehead to the hands. We're going to bring the right hand out long. Left hand's going to come so the fingertips are on the floor, and you're going to press into the shoulder, and this left leg is going to go up and over the right leg. Sometimes you just want to stack it on top. This might be enough of a shoulder stretch, but could you then make it really wide and let it come over so you really feel into that shoulder? Maybe the foot comes down. Inhale here. Exhale. It's quite a squeeze in the shoulders. Some people also like to lift through this top hand and bring it back round. That's also an option. Inhale. And exhale, we're going to send it back around, find your Sphinx pose, press back into it. And then we're going to find it on the other side. Get nice and long through the arm, press through the opposite arm, and bring the leg up and over, opening yourself up the other side. Inhale, look up towards the thumb maybe let the head lie down, or maybe you let that leg slowly come up towards the opposite hand a little bit more. You'll feel more of a stretch through the shoulders. Inhale here and exhale. Let's take it back over. Let's find your Sphinx pose. We're going to bring the left hand in so it's coming towards the elbow of the right hand through the right knee, and you'll slowly find your hand going back towards your foot, your ankle, or maybe into your inner side of your foot depending on your preferred grip. And you can slowly press through the hips, keep both hips firmly on the floor, squeeze through the glutes and lift it up so you feel a shoulder stretch in your half bow pose. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale here, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, one more, exhale. Slowly lower through the leg and let the right arm go in towards the left arm, and let that left arm go all the way back, grab for the left foot, hug the heel in, keep hips firmly on the floor, press ankle into the hand, hand into the ankle, and open up the shoulder on the left side. Inhale, squeeze through the glutes. Exhale, breathe in, breathe out. One more. Inhale, lift it a little higher. Exhale, lower it all the way. Slowly come all the way down onto your chest, forehead to your hands. From here, we'll slowly wind onto the back. Hug the knees into the chest. We've got one more back bend, so plant through the feet, let the hands be either side of the hips, and we're going to press into our bridge pose. So I want you to press through the feet, lift through the hips, press through the hands, take it slow. You're going to let your pelvis tilt up, so the bottom of the pelvis is tilting up towards the ceiling as you slowly lift up. Inhale, exhale. See if you can connect with that breath, squeeze a little bit higher, maybe walk the hands towards each other, interlace the fingers. Inhale here, and as you exhale, pull the hands away, lift up a little bit higher, and as you inhale the next breath in, lift, push through the legs, and then slowly unlace the fingers, lower everything down, hug the knees in towards the chest. Then from here, we're going to come into an inversion. This one's a little, can be gentle. It can also be very much so hard on the hamstrings. So just like listening to your body. If you're not comfortable with the sensation of the chin towards the chest, then maybe you do another bridge pose, but we're going to find plow pose. So hug the knees in towards the chest, and then we're going to bring the feet up and overhead to slowly find them towards the floor. They may not make it to the floor. Your hips are going to lift up, and there's a little bit of a core exercise too, so you might find the hands need to get involved and hold onto your shoulders as they legs go up and overhead. Maybe the feet make it to the floor. If they do, interlace the fingers and you can pull the hands away, or otherwise bring the hands to the lower back just to balance you, finding a length through the breath. Now, if this really doesn't work for you, you can do legs up in the air for waterfall posture, or you can just let everything go and come into your Shavasana when you're ready. Taking a couple more breaths here though. When you're ready, slowly, I like to bend through my knees, rock the weight all the way back onto your hips, and then hug knees into the chest. Maybe you come into a twist here, bring the hands nice and wide, knees over to one side, over towards the opposite hand, keep the opposite shoulder onto the floor. Inhale. And exhale, change the direction. A few creaks and cracks might happen. Inhale and exhale, let everything go. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, slowly bring the knees all the way up. Relax the feet all the way down and get heavy through the body. Shavasana.